We're back. We've got our save. And we're going to hit it. We're definitely mixing it up hard with the fights going on. The only thing that's definitely going well for us is Brusiolv's offensive into Lower Hungary here, where they have not put up some real defenses yet. I'm sure they will at some point, but it's not happening yet. A bunch of our units are just losing cohesion from the march, though. So yeah, here we go. We're doing much better than the Entente when it comes to casualties by about 200k between West and East Entente, which is not historical. I'm pretty sure the Entente suffered way more casualties. Well, not way more. Everyone suffered lots of casualties, but I'm pretty sure the Entente suffered more casualties than the Central Powers. Because one thing the Central Powers has going for it is they do have the interior lines. As being Russia here, it's not like I can shift troops to Serbia and I can't shift troops to France. The French fight at all. Although I do think Russia historically did send some divisions to France in kind of a weird move. That is not replicated in the game, at least to my understanding. And if it was, I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Just because I'm worried about staying in the fight. Because if my national morale goes too low, I start getting all sorts of bad events. It's just the long story short there. So yeah, that damn division, he's holding on. We hit him decently, but that's interesting. If I leave him on defensive, can I set him to still follow the other little shit? Maybe. Because that's just an infantry division, or actually it's an infantry corps running around. I assumed it was a cavalry corps, but it's not. He's just running around trying to screw with things. And that was very disappointing here. We hit the gas attack, and they managed to pull out before we could actually hit them. So I guess we may want to save the gas attack, because I thought they were going to hold that ground, and it sure looked like they did. I mean, they'd been sitting there forever, but they obviously ran for it. So we'll have one group come over here, probably have to help clean this up. Then the other army will come in, and then hopefully link up with Brusilov, because then we'll have two armies in Hungary, raising hell and taking towns. I should check and make sure I've got control of that town. Because if I don't have control of that town, I wonder if I get the VPs or not from holding it. It's something I should look into. So I am concerned about Hindenburg coming to Poland with a huge stack like that. That really, really worries me. So overall, I think we're doing okay, just because our national morale, is a lot higher than the Central Powers, where I would assume the Central Powers should probably have the high. Well, maybe not, because in 1915, I think Hungary was still having major issues. Austria-Hungary with keeping the Russians out. I mean, that wasn't fixed until the Germans came and helped them out. So as we wait to see the turn go, we'll need to be thinking about the best way to come out of the next turn, because we're looking at the Caucasus. That was a significant portion of Turkish troops there that they were summoning. Now, of course, that terrain is absolutely abysmal for them to advance through. So long term, I don't think that's going to be their best solution, but we'll see. I mean, their only other routes would be to try like a naval invasion on Sevastopol or something wild like that. But I think in this game, I've never done a naval invasion, but they're super risky because if you don't get off the beachhead, I don't think you can be reinforced, or if you are reinforced, you guys take hits. And then I think if you lose a fight, you just automatically get wiped out, whereas post, most of the time you can retreat. So... Oh. And then tank development, I don't think starts until 1915, late 1915 maybe. So I gotta be on the lookout for it. But even if we could develop tanks, I don't think we're gonna spend the money to, because I suspect that building the tanks themselves are just gonna cost horrendous amounts of war supply that we could not afford to pay. That is my gut instinct. I don't know if it's right. I've never been late enough in this game to see tanks on either side, but considering what I think Russia had a single prototype of a tank that was the goofy one with the huge wheels. Probably not going to be our path to success right there. Okay, still calculating. Still says it's going. That's the one thing I'm surprised by. Just no one's countering Brusiolv. We're just gonna let him walk right in. That's the thing I do need to be careful. I need to make sure the rail line gets set up, because until that rail line's set up, we're not bringing in supplies to this depot here. It's kind of a long distance, considering the last depot I think is either here or here. There is a depot over here, but I'm not trying to head over there. I'm trying to go over here. Because if the Romanians come in, they'll be able to seize, that town here, or seize this, and get the rail line hooked up through here, no problem. Actually, I take that back. I think there was a fort just off camera here to the south we can't see. So the Romanians would have to deal with that. Things so far are looking okay. We just gotta hang on to Poland and hang on to Lublin. That's why shifting between the old 3rd and 5th armies that are here in this pocket, that's why for sure we have to shift one up, because we've got to make sure that Lublin does not get surrounded and have all the rail lines cut. Now, luckily, having the ammunition factory in Lublin means our defenders there are going to have plenty of ammo. Actually, I take that back, because I think all the heavy artillery is in that damn stack that is holed up in the Ivanograd fortress here. And then I would expect them not to be able to get artillery from there because they own that zone. So actually, that's a huge issue. So I'm not sure where this ammunition's going, or if it's even going anywhere useful, because I think the rail lines, I think there's only 2 rail lines out here and here. So yeah, we need to get this squashed immediately. So one army goes here to beat them back. The other army goes here, take out the Austrians. And then we probably, once these 2 armies conquer this stack, one goes here to defend, and maybe the other one also goes to Poland to help, or maybe it goes in here. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I've got to think about that. And of course I said I was going to switch to doing the turns off camera, then I promptly did the turn on camera. But gotta think. Because that's the other thing too. Such a small amount of because I think medium artillery is kind of like the best bang for your buck in this game. As far as amount of combat power you get for how much war supply you're sinking into it, and versus not just hemorrhaging the amount of conscripts on just nothing but infantry. And you've got such a low amount as Russia that hurts quite a bit. Because for each one of those large pieces, we could have 3 medium pieces. So we could have an extra 9 medium pieces. Don't. This is what? In Memel? Yeah, you're coming at me in Memel. They're doing quite well. Commander's a 530. Yeah. Shoot them up. Nearly killed them. There we go. Let you come after me. That took some big hits, and lack of supplies. Yes, I figured that would come into play at some point, because they just ran straight behind my lines with nothing. A little bit of trench effectiveness. Yeah, they lost almost 10,000 guys. We lost 820. So those guys will probably be toast next, because they're only going to have like 7,000 guys left. And they're still going to have their shit ammunition supply status. Okay. Wow. 93,000. Can't see your commander stats, of course. We got Putnik defending. They lost almost half their damn force. Holy moly. Lots of guys. Right on the supply depot. Let's take a look through some of their troops here. 24 power. Oh, armored cars are real weak. I think they're using mostly reconnaissance. Light cavalry. Oh, these are Turkish guys. Okay. Okay. Hungarians are at 25 power, which is the same as our guys. Yeah, okay. But yeah, they're bringing in a good amount of artillery too, and they just got spanked. Of course, we're dug in well, but holy shit. So, and we should be able to replace those losses. I mean, we've got the chits for it, as long as the cohesion stays up. But still, if they come at us again, they're only going to be coming at us with like 110,000 guys against, what, 230,000. So, I doubt they can do that, but they may. It's funny, most of my national morale points are probably coming from the Serbs, not even Russia. Okay, the morale looks like it's about 75% in Serbia there. Okay, I think they definitely bought in some reinforcements for that, because they got their numbers up big time again. That was looking way too close. That river crossing. So I think they brought in a bunch of guys from across the river. Knocked out a mountain artillery. Did they knock out anything here? Nope. Definitely gonna have to look at the reinforcements though. Random division just walking into us. Yeah, because there's actually the rail line. Okay, we take the save. Check the time. Basically, we'll probably set up the next turn here, and then I'll need to take off for the day. Okay, let's look at the objectives. 86, 90, still at 95. How much did we pick up last turn? Yeah, 3, 1 from war weariness. So basically, everyone's going to be losing a national morale every turn is what it looks like. So if you're not making National morale, you're just losing it. Still looks like that encirclement is holding. Because I'm assuming that's actually what that is. Sure looks like it. Other than that, they just have Mulhouse. That's it. Is Italy in this thing? Check Italy. Almost there. 99% of the way. Okay. Japan. Where's the US at? US is at 33%. Okay. Okay, take a quick look and think. So they've got some significant guys in there. I mean, it's 230 power just on the fortress alone. Then we've got the 17th Army Corps in there for 111 power. Let's see if that Army Corps is still hanging out here. They are. Region's freaking pillaged, of course. Still sieging the shit out of that place. Yeah, you guys could use some replacement men. Okay. There's a garrison in there of only 34. Okay, you're just a militia unit. We're taking you out. Okay. Other than that, we need to get this hooked up for the rail line. Can you guys move? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get there in one day. That's nice. Nope. Nope. What are you guys doing? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, you can get there in 3 days. Well, shit, get there in 3 days then. That's a no-brainer. Not open. Do I send you rotating over to handle that? In case I kind of come in and try to screw with the Limburg rail. Okay. I need to send you here because Chinaman isn't taking any points. Send you there. Okay, yep. This guy, he's toast. So, and of course, I say that, but he's not actually. Because he didn't activate. God damn it. Right when I thought I had him. So this guy is being a turd, which is the technical term, of course. The cohesion sucks. They're going to get killed doing it, but... Herman von Francois. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at this. 9 days. Okay, there you go. That's a very good use of your time. Everybody else here, 55%, 100%. Oh, it upgraded the image. You know what? I don't think there's any planes left there. I think I ran out of planes. I think that's why it looks so funky. Konigsberg sieging it. Nothing stirring. They F the rail line. Okay. We successfully defended Ivanagrad, and it looks like they're pulling these guys back. So that was good. We'll keep those guys on Lublin just in case. Transfer you guys back. See how you're doing here. That's a pretty good fort. You got some pretty good sized stack. Take a look. Think. Okay, pillage the damn thing. We're on top of a depot. Can't fix that. We do need to look at the war production situation. We still have 11 in reserve. We've got 10 there. We've got 3 there. I'm not actually going to do anything because the more we spend, the more we may lose when they capitulate. And we still, of course, have some in reserve. So, yep, they're going to be coming in that route too. Of course, make sure you're all set on hold at all costs. Because once you lose that, there's no depot. There's no more reinforcements. Okay, let's check Greece's alignment. 89% on the Entente. Okay, so they're going to be coming in. So if we can stay alive, we might be able to get some supplies through Greece, maybe? Or be able to go into Greek territory? I don't actually know. We'll see. Although, I take that back. Greece is already in. What the hell am I saying? Look at that. Got Bulgaria invading Greece and... yeah. Okay. So Greece is in. There's something landed there. Check here. You're not active. You can hang out there. You can hang out there. Yep, everyone's just hanging out. Nothing stirring in the Caucasus. Okay, take a look. Anything needs to be ready. Okay. Heavy-duty artillery. Where's it going? Well, Pavel Rennenkampf, maybe? He's got some good artillery there. Do we split it up? Do we send it to Warsaw? Maybe Warsaw. Maybe we send him to Warsaw. God, I'm so infuriating. We can't take that guy out. Because actually, you know, if we keep going here and we're doing successful, we can even come in this route, force them out that way, and then we could just actually railroad and a bunch of stuff from behind. So you'll take this, then you get to sit there and get your cohesion back. There's a bunch of crappy little towns that don't matter. Okay. So yeah. What if we just say screw it? Aurelia in there, you can be there in 10 days. We're gonna have to send somebody to deal with that little screwball there. Oh yeah. Okay, you're actually open. Okay, so you're gonna hunt. And you're gonna move the rail to do it. You're there. You're gonna not go there. You're also gonna get railroaded down here. There's 10 days. And nope, same amount of time there. So that's not the issue. So you're going there, you're going there. You'll defend. You're a bunch of generals, you're fine. You're defending here. Oh, you're coming around for that shit too. So actually take that back. Whichever one of you is going up there is not. Oh, you weren't going up there. You're coming down here. You're there, you're there. You're there. You're gonna go up there, fix the rail line, then catch up. Because we want that rail line obviously reconnected. Reason being is we want munitions to flow out that way too. There. Okay. These are looking okay. Check the reinforcements. Russian Finland. Hey, you got 5 chits there. Okay, Cossacks have tons. Okay, Armenia could use a little more. Those are okay. Yeah, we'll do that for the field. Oh shit, the cavalry. Do 1 there. That. The militia's okay. Infantry's okay. Russian warship parts. Yeah, those recon planes. Oh man. Okay. Wait a second, what's going on here with the size of this? Okay, there we go. Sieging Lutzen. Anything? Oh, that's right. We got to send out the damned Oh, that's what's going on. Air combat. Okay. So wait, how many planes do you have left? We gotta get you back from the front lines for now, because you guys are just gonna get completely eviscerated otherwise. Okay, so I do need to build some fighter planes. That answers that question. Yeah. Okay. Well, that answers the question of how long I can get away with that. See, we lost 0 planes and shot down 4, but that's not what this thing says. Starting hits. Okay, that battle in Skopje was worth 2 national morale. Another national morale in Skopje. Took some rifles, took some prisoners. I think when you take rifles, that gives you a little bit of war supply. I think it's the translation. Dacker and Yarnaval. Okay, so we'll take a... That's true. We got to take a look at this guy. So he's here. Cohesion like low. Cohesion's low. So just sit up there. Yeah, we need to figure out what's going here. Yep, you're going there. And then the Third Army. Honestly. Let's have you sit right there. You've got pretty good ammunition, so maybe you will start trying to clear that. Once you're good to attack, you can do that. So we're going to take the save game here. And this is going to be the end of the video. I'll see you next time.